What's up, everybody? My name is Jay Bass.
My name is David Tucker.
And this is COM 399, Brand Engagement, the fourth semester of this class, and this semester is shaping up to be a great one as well.
So the goal of this entire program here at Michigan State for this brand engagement minor is ultimately going to be able to equip students with a cohesive curriculum around brand engagement. This is going to be a part of a suite of classes that are going to teach students technical skills and real communication skills for being able to navigate the work environment of the 21st century. We're entering an experience economy, and we're hoping programs like this can help set Michigan State University apart from all of the universities, and specifically this program apart from all the programs in brand engagement as a cutting-edge program that draws students in from all around the world to come and learn these things here.
Yeah, there's brands everywhere. You know, every day you see over 6,000 ads. And there's not really a place here, specifically at Michigan State University, that can teach students these skills so that when they do go into companies and they need to create these ads and they need to go over these branding campaigns, they have the skills equipped to do so. Right? So this program is going to be like a pipeline to those companies who are in desperate need for those branding professionals, yet they don't have a pool to pick from.
So ultimately this program will serve as kind of like a work training program. So while you're an undergraduate at this university and you get accepted into this program, you'll be able to take your classes during the school year, learn these things, take your internships with the sponsor companies, and then upon graduation, you're work ready to go. No training time, we go right from graduation into the workplace, making you the most versatile and accomplished candidate possible for these companies. So as you all know, this semester Michigan State University is following a tradition of other American universities and making their classes 100% virtual and online. So for this class particular, this is actually an advantageous position for you guys to be in because you'll be entering into an economy where much of the work will be done remotely. In the new economy, you'll be able to live anywhere you want around the country and possibly around the world and be able to do your work remotely. So this work will also be done remotely. These lectures will be filmed. This should hopefully get you set up for a remote work experience.
We hope that this will be something that you actually care about. You know, how many times have you taken a class where you was like, you know, this class, I would never use this in my real life, right? I've done it a lot. You know, I just graduated from Michigan State 2018, and a lot of the classes I took, I'm like, you know, I don't even remember anything from that class. It's not something that's actually applicable to my everyday life. We hope, and we just know from the last 3 semesters, that these skills that you're gonna learn in this class and the experience that you're gonna get is actually going to be helpful for you in the long run.
So this class is a blend of technical workshops in the first unit where we're gonna teach you guys real skills that involve brand design and also creating brand assets like graphic designs, copywriting, publication, sales and marketing, and then creating video treatments as well. If you were here on campus, we would be teaching you guys how to do real video work with cameras in your hands. However, since we are remote, we'll be going ahead and kind of building treatments. So you'll be getting real skills in the first unit of this class.
So yeah, that first unit, we'll be working with mock sponsors and mock campaigns that'll give us the practice needed and the experience needed to actually facilitate a real sponsor and a real campaign during our second unit. Our second unit will bring in industry professionals who will work with different groups and allow them to create a campaign that's suitable for whatever they're trying to achieve in their actual company.
In our third and final unit of the course, we'll be taking all the assets and all the skills that we've brought together throughout the entire course, putting together an entire campaign package and present them in front of a panel of all of our campaign sponsors together, including some faculty at Michigan State University, to help the students judge which is the best campaign for them.
So with that being said, I guess we should introduce ourselves. I'm Jay Bass, 25 years old. Like I said, I graduated from Michigan State University, go green, go white, back in 2018, and now I'm a full-time brand professional. You know, from the beginning, before I even came to Michigan State, I've always had the passion for entertainment. And that manifested itself into Vine. Anybody remember Vine? Had over 100,000 followers on there, and I was able to learn the importance of creating a strong brand and the power that that gives you in the marketplace, because while having a brand, you know, companies are coming to me to kind of get the message out about their brand because they know that my followers will listen to me and, you know, do what I say as far as engaging with that brand. That went from, you know, 2013 to meeting David, and he was already doing his own thing with brands. So we brought that together, and we were able to create a brand called YP All Access, Young Professionals Revolution, that created a community space and a space of collaboration for young professionals all over who left the desire to leave a world a better place.
My name is David Tucker, also a co-instructor here with Jay, business partner, longtime collaborator with Jay. I also went to Michigan State University, class of 2013, and graduated from the Communication Arts and Sciences College here. So I'm right alongside with you guys. I've been in your seats before, and I wish, back when I was undergrad, that there was some kind of curriculum like this. So that's what we're aiming to bring it here. Ultimately, our goal is to bring you guys value. So in 2013, when I graduated, I was looking at the idea of going out to Las Vegas and working there, doing medical sales. But being that my degree was in media arts and technology, which is pretty much a film production degree, I wanted to stick around and be able to make the most of my skills while I still was young and had the opportunity to take risks. At that time, we started YP All Access, which was a media company that captured, like Jay mentioned, the young professional revolution, just using the internet to learn new skills, teach each other through civil discourse, and be able to create world-class media. We were able to travel the entire country doing that, and we were able to build teams around the entire world. They would send us in media, and we were able to make some pretty awesome experiences and friends that still last to this day. From there, I went on to Quicken Loans to become a mortgage banker, learned a lot about sales and marketing there as well, and then quit after 1 year, took my money and my talents out to Los Angeles, California, where I worked at a branding agency out there. And upon coming back here in 2018, Jay and I, we brought this curriculum to Michigan State University, started MSU Branding Agency, our branding agency that we work out of in Detroit, Michigan, and then numerous other brands since then. So we're still coming up in our careers right now. It's an exciting time, and we're happy to be able to bring this all to you guys and hopefully get you, some of our best practices that we've learned over the years.
Yeah, so upon all of our work in the branding field, we saw how important it was and how much of a skill that it was lacking in everyday life. Right? So we decided to create a brand engagement company where we can help that busy professional who's so busy on the everyday nuances of his company that he doesn't have time to really brand it in the way that it needs to be branded in order to reach the people that it needs to reach. So we took that upon ourselves to make that our job. So now we create assets, we go through brand identity plans, and we really put people in a position to have a greater scope for their brand.
And Jay, we've been talking a lot about branding, brand, and all these kind of things too. Maybe we should tell them what branding is. What is a brand?
Yeah, we can definitely get into what a brand is. I'll tell you right now, the definition that you're gonna hear for the rest of the semester is that a brand is a promise to deliver value. And to break that down a little more, we're gonna introduce our good friend, Bill Donahue.
Welcome to the class. I'm Bill Donahue, the professor of the course. My main area of research and communication focuses on interpersonal relations, but very much in working with clients and organizations on a wide variety of different issues that they're concerned about. This class is really important to me because I've been very instrumental in starting the sales leadership communication minor. This is sort of an extension of that, in that we're trying to help prepare you to become a branding professional as well. So I'm very interested in making sure students get the skill sets they need to really hit the ground running when they graduate. This class has been very successful in that we have received a lot of positive feedback from students and from clients as well. Many of the materials that have been created from the class have actually been used by clients. That's because we really preach a very specific approach to branding. And the approach to branding that we really talk about is branding as the promise to deliver value. So the promise is that I am going to trust the fact that when I sign up with your organization, that I know that you will produce a branding strategy that's going to be really effective for us. So the more you can fulfill a promise, you gain the reputation of being a really strong, committed, successful, effective professional. The value part is solutions. So I'm interested in learning what your main branding challenges are, what it is you're really trying to accomplish, and then create solutions to build that brand. So the more solution focused you are, the more you understand and can relate to clients and clients' issues and problems and concerns. So the promise to deliver value is the whole approach that we use to branding. So far it's been very effective and been very used widely in a whole variety of industries. So that's the approach that we're taking, and again, welcome to the class.
Thanks, Bill. Appreciate that. Now we know what a brand is. Now I want to explain what branding is. And this is how I think about it. If brand is the noun, that must mean branding has to be the verb, right? It's the act of actually creating that brand, right? It's the act of actually building awareness for that brand, getting people to know what that brand is, what it's about, right? And that's how you build customer loyalty. That's how you extend brand equity, right? You want to create a brand that's going to be everlasting, that's going to be strong enough to withstand the test of time, right?
Even if you don't have your brand figured out, it doesn't mean that you don't have a brand. Remember that a brand is also a reputation as well. So whether or not that you know that you have one or that you're consciously curating one, you have one no matter what. So the better strategic option is that you better curate it yourself, otherwise somebody else is gonna make your brand for you.
That's a good point, David, because I mean, every one of us right now has a brand, a personal brand, right? If you got a Facebook, if you got an Instagram, if you got a Twitter, you have a brand. Right now, as you're watching this video, I'm sure somebody's watching this Snapchat that you just posted a couple hours ago. I'm sure somebody's looking at the picture that you posted on Instagram yesterday, and they're coming up with these determinations of who you are as a person based off what you're posting. So once you understand that, you can immediately take advantage of that and start curating the person you want to be.
So in order to teach you guys and make this as simple as possible for you, we know that the syllabus is not always the most flavorful thing in a curriculum. So in order to go over that, we're making a separate video for your reference points. You can just come back and easily access that in case you ever need it again. And going over that with us, we hope that you understand everything that we're going to be teaching in this course, and then we can move on and do all the fun stuff that leads us through the entire Unit 1.
All right, see you in the next video.